Hello, Alley Cats. It's Miss Allison here. And yes, it is Recital Picture Week. We're very, very excited. We've got all the costumes ready to hand out. It's going to be a great week. We did our picture days on days that we do not have dance classes so that we don't have to cancel any classes, which is awesome for the kids who are not in recital, as well as for the kids in recital. We don't have to miss any of those very, very important last month rehearsals. So I've got some great information that I want to share with you, and we're just going to go right through what we have on the internet. So I am going to share my website with you, and let me just do that real quick. Awesome. So this can be found if you go to existing student information, go to January performance information and January photo information. Here you will find great tips. We're handing out all of our costumes on photo day, so don't worry, you didn't miss anything. The costumes are at the studio. We keep them all there, and we found that it's a lot easier than sending them home and then having to have you bring them back. So we just have them all at the studio ready to go. In your bag, there will also be a pair of tights. These tights will be worn for pictures and then not again until recital. Not dress rehearsal. Dress rehearsal, they can come in practice tights. Only use these for pictures and then for recital. And let's pray that they don't put a big hole in them at pictures. So as soon as pictures are over, let's take them off and put them right back in that bag. They should still be clean and ready to go. Okay. Now, so we're handing out our pictures at photo day. Costumes come with a fresh pair of tights. Then what we will do, you need to arrive, if your photo time is 5 o'clock, please come about 4:45 or 4:30 with the hair done, which should be in 2 little pigtails up here, really high, because we've got ears that we're going to clip in. So hair done, makeup done. So then you come, you'll get your costume, and we just throw that costume on. Please bring your dance shoes. They will need the shoes that they will be wearing for recital. So bring your tap shoes and your ballet shoes, because we will need those. Once we line them up, so once you're done, got them dressed, we'll line them up and we're going to do the group photo. And then we'll be doing their individuals. Now, if somebody arrives early and is ready to go early, we'll start the individuals until your time. So if your time is at, I don't know, 5 o'clock, or 3 o'clock, whatever that time is, that is when we will take the group picture. Please, 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 please be early. Early is on time in the dance world. Do not be late, because if you're late, you might miss the group picture. We'll still try to get you in for those individuals, but at the time that we have on the schedule is when we will be taking the group picture. After pictures, we will have pens, ballpoint pens or Sharpies in the dance studio. Please put your name on your dancer's costume before you leave, on every single costume piece. So the tutu, the leotard, the tights, on the tag of the tights, oh, you'd be surprised. Put their name on it. Put your name, and another chance to put your name on your dance shoes. Woohoo! So you will be taking home your costume pieces, your tights. The ears that we're going to give you will go home too. There is a zipper on the back of your garment bag. Perfect place to put those ears. Perfect place to put those tights. Perfect place to put everything that you need for recital. So when you take your costume home, there should be no reason for your dancer to be playing with that. Maybe if you want to put it on for grandma and grandpa, but best to keep it tucked away until recital day or until dress rehearsal day, until you need it again. Please also, oh my goodness, I had a dad come in and goes, you know that thing where the dog eats your homework? Well, the dog ate the costume and it was shredded. We were able to overnight one, but that does not happen often, and that dad had to pay for it. So please keep these costumes up high and somewhere where pets, children, siblings, anybody will not get to it, and keep them safe and clean until dress rehearsal. All right. What we do is we turn one of the dance rooms into a dressing room. We turn off the camera. We unplug the camera so there's no possible way anybody can be watching on camera. And that's the room that we use for dressing. Please, we don't have time for everybody to line up to hop in a bathroom. Use the dressing room, okay? Bathrooms should be used for going potty only, especially when we're dealing with those younger kids, okay? So change real quick, teach them how to change quick, and yeah, and nobody will see anything. It'll be okay. Please, only one guardian in the changing room at a time, and there should be no men. We'll have a separate room for boys, and actually they might be able to use the bathroom, but no men are allowed in the dressing room. Dads, if you're bringing them, moms jump in all the time and help, so do not stress. We'll have staff there that can help, and I'm sure other moms will be like, I got her, I can change her, not a big deal. But no, please don't bring siblings into the dressing area. They need to stay out in the lobby. It gets too crazy, it gets too hectic, and that's when things go missing. So we really want to make sure that we stay only one guardian. Hair will be in 2 buns. We sent that out in November with makeup information and kind of all this information as well. So hair, way up high. Please not back here, because we want to clip our little cat ears right in front of the bun. And if they're back here, they're not going to be able to be seen. So the higher, the better. Now, if you have hair like me, that doesn't, you know, I might not be able to, well, mine's a little longer now, but I might not be able to get it all up to the front, and I might have some that hangs down. And if you can't bobby, if it's too much to bobby pin and gel and hairspray the heck out of it, then it's okay to have a little bit of hair hanging down in the back, depending on how short their hair is. And it's okay if they're little baby buns, it's okay. All right, so we just want 2 little buns so that we can clip our ears to them. Makeup. I know how some parents feel about putting makeup on their little ones. However, makeup is very important when you are on stage or in front of a camera. Using all of these lights, and we use a white backdrop for our photos. So it's very important that we have something on your child's face so that it looks 3D and it doesn't look washed out or flat, and you're happy with your photos. The kids that look the best have the makeup that we suggest. I'm just going to say that. And when some parents, we had a parent complain, and I was like, well, but you also refuse to put any makeup on your child. So I'm sorry, there's only so much that we can do in Photoshop. So please listen. Powder. You're going to want to put some kind of a foundation on. Make sure it matches your child. Just because it's your child doesn't mean that it'll match yours in your purse. Everybody has a little different complexion. It doesn't have to be MAC makeup. It doesn't have to be the most expensive thing in the world. They're wearing it on stage. Excuse me. I'm getting over a cold. So it can be the cheap stuff. It's fine, but just make sure it matches them. Eyeshadows. We do browns. Please, 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 browns. You should have at least 3 shades of brown. The lightest goes all over the eye. Then the medium goes medium, like into the crease. And then the dark is on the edges here and along the lash line. Eyeliner. I know it can be tricky with little ones, so if you can't get it on the little ones, make sure you get mascara on. A good trick for mascara is just put it right here and tell them to blink. Blink, 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 blink. Make sure you got wipes or something ready for if it gets smudged. So just do the best you can. Sometimes it helps to have another parent do your child's, because your child usually listens to other adults better than you. At least I did with my mother. My mother never did my makeup. She would have somebody else do it because I was a little stinker for her. I'm just saying, that's me. So it might be helpful to ask another teacher or somebody else. Now, another important thing is these lips. Some people come with just gloss on. Your child's lips are probably pretty pale and just gloss isn't going to cut it. You're going to need, we like to use mauves. We don't like to use fire engine red, but like a burgundy or a mauve or a rum raisin or something like that, that gives a little bit of like a burgundy kind of color. And I'm going to show you, I don't know if it'll let me, Let me come back, stop share. I'm gonna show you some colors that I like. Now we're gonna share again. I just gotta pick the right one. Here is a color that is great. That is a perfect color for lipstick, okay? So it's like a burgundy. It's gonna make it really, their lips really pop. So when they smile, you're really gonna be able to see them smile. It's gonna make their teeth look nice and white, and it's gorgeous. So please with the burgundy. All right, and let me show you some ideas for browns. So now I'm gonna show you this. This is a CoverGirl palette. I would have liked there to be a brown that was darker than this dark. So, goodness gracious, I'm so sorry. So if there is one that is darker, I'm gonna show you this one. Oh dear, where'd it go? On my screen. Hold on, there it is. So this one, I love this, how dark that is. This is a great palette to use. So it's a brown and a burgundy, but that's fine. So that's a great one. Now, whoops, the daisy. Okay, whoops, I closed it instead of, anyway. So then moving on. So you've got your mascara, you've got your black eyeliner, we've got our lipstick. Throw a little blush on, and you do this thing, and doesn't have to be perfect, and it should be darker than what you would wear to work. The way that they look should not look the way that you would want them to look when they're teenagers going to the mall. It should be dark because that'll look better on stage. All right, I had a ballet teacher. I went and saw her in the Nutcracker, and when I got up close and saw her makeup up close, I was like, whoa, it was like clown makeup. But on stage, it was gorgeous. So keep that in mind. Something that I loved when I was growing up, and all the dancers love, is a caboodle. So they've got retro caboodles, which is bringing me back, at Target. I just found this at Target. There's other options too, but you're gonna wanna invest in a caboodle or a makeup case and a hair case of some sort. Obviously, the older your dancer is, the more stuff they're going to need. But our younger dancers, you should be able to fit all of their hair and makeup stuff in something just like this. Okay? All right. So that is hair and makeup. Now, alterations. If your costume is ill-fitting, do not freak out. That's why we do our pictures early, so that we can fix them before recital. So if there is a problem, if it's too big, if it's too small, if something's not fitting right, we have a seamstress at the studio that can fix anything. We have a couple of them actually. So what we will do is for pictures, we will make it look good, and then we'll go ahead and get the alterations taken care of before recital. So after pictures, you would take off your costume, put everything in your bag with your name on it, and leave it with us, and our seamstress will handle anything that we need. We might need to pin it or make note as to what needs to happen, let the sides out by 1/4 inch, whatever. We can handle, we have made miracles work. We've put 2 costumes together. We can do anything. So do not worry. Costumes come in certain sizes. We can only order those sizes. So, but all children come in all different sizes and all different shapes. So sometimes it might fit fine up here, but it's too big on the bottom. But if we got a smaller size, then it would be too small here. So big is never a problem. Small, we'll probably switch some things around and figure that out. So do not worry. All right, please be patient. We have a plan. We have a time that we try to stick to. However, when dealing with especially our youngest children, getting 11 kids, ages 3, to look at the camera at the same time might take a little longer than when you're 14. So please be patient with us. We are trying our best to get the best pictures that we can get and get you in and out in a timely manner. But I would plan to be at the studio if you're there 15 minutes before your time, and then another 30 to 45 minutes, just depending on the age of your dancer. The older your dancer is, the faster we're able to go, because like I said, it's easier to get 14-year-olds to look at the camera and smile at the same time than it is younger dancers. So please bring your patience. It may look like chaos, but everything is organized. Welcome to the arts. Everything, we've been doing this for many, many years. Our staff is great at what they do, and we will be doing the best we can to get the best pictures possible. Individual pictures. Each of your dancers will receive one individual picture. Everybody only has one costume this year. Woohoo! So you may get 2 poses in tap and 2 poses in acro and 2 poses in ballet and 2 poses in something else. However, because you only purchased one costume, you've only purchased one individual. So that means when you get them shipped to you, I was gonna say, but emailed is not shipped. You may have 2 tap, 2 ballet, 2 jazz. So you have 6 total. You only get one of those for free. That because we include it in your costume payment or your recital fee. So since we only had one costume, you only get one of those for free. Your group photos you'll get for every class, but your individuals, everybody gets one individual for free. So speaking of our proofs, we will send you an email and it'll have like however many, so say you're in ballet, tap, and jazz. You'd have 2 tap, 2 ballet, and 2 jazz individuals, and you get to pick one of those. Now, if you want to order more because you're like, oh my gosh, they're just so cute, I want them all, you can order more. There will be a cost for ordering more, and we'll have that information at pictures, and when we send your proofs, how much everything is. Now, what you get when you pick your proof and you're like, now if you're like, nope, I just want this one pose, beautiful, not a problem. Then once we get which pose you want, it'll go back to our photographer and she will do her final edits, and then you'll get it emailed to you. You'll get an email link to a Dropbox that has it in there. Now, why do we do that? Why do we send them digitally and we don't print them? Because number one, it's a lot cheaper, so it's saving you a lot of money. And number two, you can print whatever you want. So you don't have to purchase a certain package, because it would always be, oh, you only get 8 wallets, but I want 10. So now I got to buy another sheet, or you got to buy 2 groups and da-da-da. It's so much easier to just send it digitally. We send a letter that gives permission to print, and you can send them off to Walgreens and print whatever you want and use your coupon, and it's so much better. So we also do some background things. Our photographer is an amazing digital artist, and so she usually makes some really fun background images. So it could be like your cat sitting on top of a garbage can. I don't know what she's gonna do, but she'll have some options for you. Then also on the bottom of this page is our photo schedule, just in case you're like, when is pictures again? We have it posted in Facebook. We've emailed it. We've got it on Instagram. We've got it on the website. We have it up at the studio. So please, please, please take a peek somewhere, and if all else fails, email us and ask. So that is that for January photo information. Another helpful link here, I'm not gonna go through it right now. We also have our Recital Handbook. So this will give you great tips for recital. I'll make another video about that, and it even has some videos on there at a later time. But yeah, so I hope you guys have a great, fun, awesome, oh, I forgot to talk about some hair stuff. Okay, real quick. So we need, and I closed it. You will need, for recital, bobby pins. Bobby pins you can find at Walgreens, or, sorry, I'm trying to do too many things at once here. Where did it go? Oh no, oh dear. Okay, there it is. All right, share my screen with you. I had it this whole time. There we go. So hair nets, these are hair nets. This is the hardest thing for people to find. So bobby pins, y'all should probably know what bobby pins are. Make sure they match your child's hair. If your child has like bright white hair, don't get the black ones, get the blonde ones. So you wanna try to match your hair as much as possible. Same thing goes with your hair nets. The hair nets come in different shades. You've got light brown, brown, black, all different stuff. You've got the clear ones or the see-through. Those are great. Those can be used on most any hair, maybe not the black hair, like really dark black or dark brown. The clear ones might turn out white, just to let you know. But you can get them and they're on sale. Buy one, get one 50% off, and you can never have too many hairnets, and you need 2. Yay. So hairnets are best found at Walgreens. Same thing for me with Gotta Be Glued. Now, they do carry that at Target and Walmart, I've seen, but sometimes Walgreens is the best place to get that Gotta Be Glued gel and Gotta Be Glued hairspray. With the gel, if you're getting gel, do not get wet look, because that'll make it look wet the entire time. We just want a nice gel that'll dry. That'll look dry. All right, beautiful. Okay, so now I think I've covered just about everything, but if you have questions, please ask. There are no silly questions, okay? We are here to help. So shoot us an email, give us a phone call, and we will do the best we can. We have staff, we've got other parents, we've got students, we've got all kinds of people that'll jump in and help and make sure that you guys have a great picture week. All right, I just thought of one more thing. Oh my goodness, no jewelry. Please don't send your kids with earrings, with necklaces. No jewelry, no fingernail polish. Don't go take them and get their fingernails done. It looks best. We want the whole class to look the same. So if one kid has hot pink with purple polka dot fingernails, we don't like that. So sorry. No fingernail polish, no jewelry, no underwear under your tights. Ooh, that's the big one. Tights are underwear. And it's not cute. Maybe at 3, it might be cute when Frozen is popping out from underneath their costume. But when you are past like 5, it's not cute anymore. But even then, even at 3, start them young. No panties under your tights. Your tights are your panties. Okay? All right. Okay. I'm done now for real. All right. Have a great week, and I'll see you soon.